It is never too late to turn your eyes towards ascension, and to realize that if you feel ready, you are certainly at a point where you could achieve it. It requires focus and intent to go forward, but you must understand that whether you ascend is dependent on your level of consciousness. You must apply yourself to whatever your understanding is of being at one with all life, without exception. Love is the operative word that will see you succeed, but you will need to work at it so as to overcome the very human emotions that often pull you back. You have a tendency to act first and ask questions later, so a new way of responding to situations has to be found. Forgiveness is also vital when you have been the victim of someone else's actions, even if it is not attributable to you in any way. The advice given is also going to be useful when you are clearing karma connected with relationships. These are probably the hardest challenges you are likely to confront, and you are best advised to try and leave those concerned with your forgiveness. You simply cannot move on if you persist in carrying resentment or continue to harbor negative thoughts. Let the past go and step onto a new path that leads to the light and love. Then you will feel at ease and know that you have cut your links with the old paradigm that no longer serves you. The likelihood is that those who hear these words have already decided to change their lives and concentrate on preparing for ascension. Remember that your body is your temple, and look after it and move away from any practices that you know are causing it harm. You cannot, for example, take your drug habits into the higher dimensions, and the sooner you are determined to break the addiction, you will succeed. The same principle can be applied to other addictions such as alcohol, which will in any event harm your body. Think carefully about what you need to do to ensure your upliftment, and you will receive help from your guides. God wishes for every single soul to ascend, but accepts that having given you free will, the final choice is yours. Ask yourself seriously if you wish to remain in your present 3D cycle, and if you cannot see your way clear to desiring such a move, it will be final. The end of the cycle is approaching very rapidly, and our delight is in seeing how the light workers have lifted up the light upon earth. Light attracts even more light, and your pathway to ascension is opening up. The timelines are converging, and soon the most powerful one will be uplifting you with Mother Earth. It must happen and will separate those who are ready from those who are not, and it is a natural result of the changes that you are going through. It also means that once ascended, the dark ones will have been totally removed from your lives. The peace you have sought and prayed for will at last be yours, and through the ascension process you will indeed experience the changes within yourself. It is not that you only experience the changes at that time because it commenced some years ago, but the actual ascension will be a milestone along your way. There are a lot of changes about to occur on Earth, and have been considerably building up this year. That means your problems will grow until something in the nature of a clean sweep can be made. The more obvious areas are connected with politics, and many countries around the world are experiencing great upheaval. It is unfortunate that it has to reach such extremes before the need for vast changes is accepted. However, once agreed, there will no time wasted in setting up the new systems. We see that once the political issues are decided, the rest of the changes will follow on quite quickly. For the time being, it is you as an individual that is most important, as we wish you to realize what a wonderful opportunity is being presented to you through ascension. You do not necessarily have to give up your attachment to your possessions to ascend, but anything that carries a low vibration cannot go forward with you. For example, some of you have pastimes or hobbies that involve collecting memorabilia that relates to people or events that are undesirable. The new vibrations will in fact allow for the manifestation in a new light of many things in your reality. Everything will be expressed in an energy that will bring out the beauty and perfection in them. Objects will seem to be more alive, and you will have a closer relationship with all sentient beings, as consciousness levels will be that much higher than previously. In real terms, you will gain from ascending in so many ways. You will soon forget your time and duality. It will eventually seem like a bad dream, although you will always benefit from the experience. In the future, your every need will be looked after, and you will want for absolutely nothing at all. As time progresses and you develop your skills in creation, you will be able to provide for yourself. In the meantime, you will benefit from the advantages of using new technologies that will cover your needs. It is all ready for you, and only waits the right time to be introduced and distributed. Do not, however, expect too much immediately, as the changeover will not happen overnight. As we have told you previously, our priority is to bring help and relief to those who are underprivileged and lack the basic necessities of life. You will be lifted up in a series of progressions from where you are now, to take your place in the golden age of absolute beauty and joy. I am Kenneth from Sirius, and know that if only you could get a glimpse of what is in store for you, your present worries would seem of little or no consequence. There is such a short time before ascension, so try to think in terms of the benefits that you are soon to receive. You will have earned your rights to them, and they will totally transform your lives. We of the Galactic Federation of Light will continue to work with you after ascension and help you achieve full galactic consciousness. Until that time, you will not know what it is like to have that level of consciousness, as by comparison you are now very much unaware of your real capabilities. Look at us, and you will see in us your true selves as you will be in the near future.